Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is an absolutely beautiful day today, and it is an absolutely beautiful day to be bringing you guys a bit of a 2-for-1 here. I'm going to give you guys the week 2 prep against RT, and then the battle against RT. If you guys don't know, I am part of a VGC style draft league hosted by my good pal Smoking Hot Ginger. It is the Smoking Hot Battle League or Smoking Hot Draft League, whatever you want to call it. So normally I do a separate video for our prep, but I'm a little bit strapped for time today. So I'm recording this like literally 20 minutes before we're supposed to battle, and then I will attach this to the beginning of the actual battle. So I'm gonna put RT's Pokemon on the screen really quick. I forgot to do that. Alright, so we got RT's Mons on the screen there. I'll go over them really quickly. I'm gonna try to keep this kind of short, like hopefully less than like a couple of minutes. So you have Charizard, Ninetales, Volcarona, Mimikyu, Alcremie, Chandelure, Swoobat, Crobat, Vikavolt, Espeon, Absol, and Flareon. Now, RT loves his fire types. RT was a part of the Monotype tournament. We did get to battle. His partner was Jay Nightlore, and we actually got stomped by that because we didn't have any way to stop Solar Power Charizard. And RT loves to run Choice Specs Charizard. He ran Choice Specs Charizard last week. He's always run Choice Specs Charizard. So I'm thinking it's going to be a lot of the same. And I expect his lead to be Ninetales and either Volcarona or Charizard. Which is why I have a dedicated lead pretty much no matter what, unless I don't see Ninetales. As for the 6, I think he's going to bring, and then I'll go over the 4 I think he's going to physically bring in the first game. I think obviously Charizard. I think Charizard, Ninetales, and Volcarona absolutely come. That's 3 special attackers. I think he needs some physical attackers. So I think Absol comes. I think Mimikyu comes, and then I think Crobat comes. Because Crobat would be good for all my fairy types. It's gonna outspeed all my fairy types. Mimikyu is going to be good against Porygon 2 because it can hit that thing with a stab, and Mimikyu is just kind of good overall with its disguise. Absol would also be good, as I know Absol does get bug moves, and that could hit my Crocodile. It could hit Clefable with poison moves. And just overall, it could hit a lot of stuff on my team. It could hit Pelipper with Thunderbolt. It can hit Dusknoir with Dark type moves. It can hit Gardevoir for neutral. So I think those are the 6 he's gonna bring. But obviously, when I make my team, I prep for all 12. Now, in terms of the 4, I think he's gonna bring to the first game. I think Charizard, Ninetales are guaranteed. Whether he leads with them or not, I think those 2 are absolutely guaranteed. I don't know if he brings Volcarona because that gives him a very, very heavy weakness to Rock, and I'm bringing a couple Rock-type moves, so I don't think he'll do that. I think his 4 will probably be Charizard, Ninetales, and Mimikyu, and probably Crobat. So, now on to my team. Let's get things started here. First Pokemon we are going to be bringing is going to be Porygon 2. Almost the same exact set from last week, except we're changing up the EV spread to be more specially defensive. So we're bringing specially defensive Porygon 2, max special defense, 4 in special attack, and 252 in HP with a plus speed minus... a plus special defense minus speed nature to, so we can benefit from Trick Room. These are the moves I'm bringing. I'm bringing Recover, Ice Beam, Trick Room, and Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball is for Chandelure and Mimikyu and it's for, like I said, it's for Mimikyu. It can hit Espeon super effectively. It can hit Swoobat super effectively. It can hit Chandelure super effectively. Ice Beam is there for Crobat pretty much specifically. You can also hit Swoobat super effectively if we're not going for Shadow Ball there. And then Recover, obviously, for just to be able to get some health back, and Trick Room in case we need to fall back on that. But that is not the main focus of this team. Pokemon number 2 that we are going to be bringing, and obviously holding a Eviolite, obviously. Pokemon number 2 is going to be Primarina. This thing was an absolute beast for us last week against Toon. I expect more of the same in this matchup. I think people really sleep on Primarina. We're bringing Life Orb Primarina. It's going to be 252 HP, 252 special attack. It's the exact same set in terms of EV spreads with 4 in defense. Moonblast, Hyper Voice, Ice Beam, and Protect. Ice Beam instead of Psychic this week because Psychic doesn't really hit a lot of things super effectively. Like I said, Ice Beam is pretty much the same thing. It's pretty much for Crobat and Swoobat. But we're pretty much going to be going for Hyper Voice the entire time. Next up on our list is going to be Crocodile. We're bringing our Choice Scarf Crocodile one more time. I think Choice Scarf Crocodile is really good. It outspeeds everything on his team, barring a Choice Scarf user of their own who has higher speed than me. It outspeeds max speed Crobat, max speed Swoobat, it outspeeds max speed Espeon, max speed Absol, pretty much everything with that Moxie ability to help us boost our attack. We're running 252 attack, 252 speed with an adamant nature, and 4 in HP. Now the moves, instead of Fire Fang this week, we're going for Iron Tail. Iron Tail is there for Alcremie and Mimikyu specifically. And yeah, so that's pretty much that. Number 4 on the team this week is going to be, once again, Clefable. I promise you things are going to get a little bit different starting right now. With that Power Herb held item, we're bringing some heat, a bit of a heat set. Not super heat, but it definitely gets a little bit more heat as we go along against the Fire King himself. So we're bringing Clefable this week with holding a Power Herb. This week's set is going to be 252 HP, 252 special defense, and 4 in special attack. So not a whole lot of investment there in the special attack, but we don't need it for what we're going for here. So the moves are going to be Thunderbolt, Meteor Beam, Follow Me, and Protect. Meteor Beam is there for Volcarona and Charizard. If you guys don't know what Power Herb does, so Power Herb allows 2-turn moves, such as Meteor Beam, that have like a charging turn, to go in one move instead. And Meteor Beam actually gives you a special attack boost. So with that special attack boost, we actually knock out Charizard and Volcarona without investment. And also, Clefable could also be a possible Max Mon if we get into a bit of a pickle. Thunderbolt is there for pretty much to hit everything that Meteor Beam doesn't. Hits Swoobat super effectively. It hits Crobat super effectively. It hits Charizard super effectively in case we wasted our Meteor Beam on something else. It hits everything for neutral, and then Meteor Beam also hits Chandelure, Flareon, and Vikavolt as well. So a pretty fun set this week, as opposed to just like the regular, straight bulky, no attacking Clefable. And obviously, follow me there is for redirection. You need to explain that, I don't think. And making its debut for the team this week is going to be Gardevoir. So Gardevoir is really good here. I am very scared of the Sun this week. Maybe spoiling something from my last Mon there, but I'm very scared of Solar Power Charizard, because Solar Power Charizard is insane, and with choice specs, that thing hits like an absolute truck. So as you can see, we are holding the Light Clay on Gardevoir this week. This thing is pretty much there to set up screens and die. So we're running 252 HP, 252 in our defense, and 4 in our special defense, with a plus special defense and minus speed nature. So we're going to have Reflect, Light Screen, Life Dew to help heal up not only Gardevoir, but also our ally Pokemon, and Thunderbolt. I feel like Thunderbolts are a really good move to have on a lot of our Mons. I feel like Electric coverage is really good to have on most of our Mons because you have a lot of flying types. And it hits pretty much everything for neutral, as opposed to the flying types. So this thing is pretty much going to be a dedicated lead if I see Charizard and Ninetales and Volcarona, because I gotta get those light screens up. I gotta get those reflects up. If I don't see Ninetales, we'll probably not lead this because you know, solar power Charizard. So yeah, and our final one, if you haven't guessed it already, is going to be Pelipper. Now I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty proud of this Pelipper. It's nothing crazy, but I don't think he'll see it coming. So we're bringing a Salt Vest Pelipper with max HP, so 252 in HP and 252 in speed. Now this thing will be the lead no matter what. If I see Ninetales, which I would bet my channel on him bringing Ninetales Charizard. I don't know if they're gonna lead it, but he's definitely gonna bring it. It's definitely gonna. Those two are pretty much locked to be two of the 6. So the plan here is to run. I want to run max speed, but I don't want to run enough speed. If I were to run max speed, there would be some scenarios where I outsped Ninetales. And I know he likes to run a lot of speed on Ninetales. So the way that weather works is if we both lead Pelipper Ninetales, the Pokemon that's faster is going to set up their weather first. So I would say 97% of the time, because they would have to run like minus speed nature in order to outslow me, if that makes sense, on their Ninetales. So if we both send in both Pelipper and Ninetales at the same time, Ninetales is going to get their sun up first, and then Pelipper is going to get the rain up after. So we're going to get our rain up at the very beginning and neutralize the sun right off the get-go. And I'm very proud that I thought to bring Assault Vest and Drizzle and all that fun stuff. So here's the set. Like I said, we're running 252 HP and a little bit in max speed, but a modest nature with 4 in special attack. So we're running Hurricane, Hydro Pump, U-Turn, Weather Ball. U-Turn is there to just, for longevity. Hydro Pump is there in case we need to just, nuke something that in case the sun is up and we can't use Weather Ball for our water type move. And Hurricane is obviously 100% accurate in weather. This is the team. I'm really excited to play RT. We're playing it about, probably about 10 minutes. And yeah, I will see you guys during the battle. Hope you guys enjoy. Peace. Alright, we're doing normal battle, right? Normal battle, pick 4? Or...
doesn't matter to me.
Alright, yeah, whatever you want. Alright, pick this team. And then I'll hop out in the other one.
Sounds good. We'll talk to you in a few. Good luck.
Right,
Looking forward to it.
Good luck. Have fun. Alright, folks. Here is the team that we're bringing. I'm excited to play this match. Let me put this up a little bit. Exactly what I thought. Pretty much exactly what I expected. A lot of psychic types and ghost. So my lead is, so what I did with Pelipper, Pelipper is max speed, but it's not a speed boosting nature, so it's slower than Ninetales. So when Ninetales gets sent out, if it gets sent out first, I'll be slower than Ninetales. So my weather will go up instead of his if he's running like any speed. So my team I'm gonna start is Clefable, and I'm gonna bring Crook. I bring Porygon. I don't think I bring Porygon. I don't think I bring Trick Room this match. I don't think I need Trick Room this match. I'm gonna bring Primarina. Pelipper, Clefable. Okay. Here we go, baby. Thanks, Ginger. Appreciate that. So I didn't pick Ninetales for my battle against Rhino. Exactly. Alright, so if this is going to decide, not the whole game, but it's going to decide who has the weather right off the bat. If he goes Ninetales Charizard, like I think he's going, best case scenario for me is Ninetales Charizard. Whoa. Whoa. Espeon Swoobat. Alright, he's going to do some baton pass shenanigans. I know he is. Simple Beam. Alright, I feel this is coming. Simple Beam into Espeon. Espeon's going to go for Calm Mind. I got to take out that Espeon ASAP. Okay, this is not a good start. Not a good start. Hey, what's up, Galaxy? Not a great start. Really bad start. Yikes. That's the play. It's gotta be Simple Beam into Espeon. Simple Beam Calm Mind is what I'm predicting. Oh God. Okay. well then. Ooh. Okay. I think Espeon is scarier. I do think Espeon is scary here. I think I'm going to reveal... Yeah, I'm very surprised he didn't go Ninetales Zard. I'm going to... Zarf. I'm going to reveal Power Herb Meteor Beam, I think. I think I have to. Yeah. Alright, I should be faster. I am choice Scarf. This is a very scary start here. Not what I expected. Very good prep on RT's part. Oh my God! How is it faster? Swoobat's faster than me? What? Hold on. Okay, I did it. Okay, I Power Herb Meteor Beam into that slot. It's totally fine. I should live that. I didn't live. I didn't live. Wow. That's really scary. Alright, so I have to go Pelipper here, I think. Well, no. It's not terrible. I do get Moxie. I am going to be faster. Well, if he's Scarf Charizard, that's really bad. If he's Scarf Charizard, that's really, really, really bad. Is he going to go Swoobat again? I'm going to go Primarina. Ninetales. I should have went Pelipper, dude. I should have went Pelipper. That's okay. I can just swap into Pelipper now. That's okay. I can swap it color banana. If he's Scarf Zard, I lose. If he's Scarf Charizard, I lost. This is a really big play here. He is playing me like a book. He is playing me like a fiddle right now. I am a max HP Assault Vest. Okay, he's probably maxing Zara, but I should be faster. I need you to do one of two things. Not be Scarf and not be Charty Berry. Well, he's maxing Ninetales. That's okay, I think. He might go for Max Grass, though. How is... He is Choice Scarf. He's Choice Scarf. I'm sorry, what? Did I not put a Choice Scarf on my... I think Choice Scarf does work on Dynamax. I think it's... That's interesting. But I could be wrong, but I think I lose. I think I lost. Okay, so, but is he I'm so confused how Swoobat is faster than me though. 30 seconds left. $26 left. I don't know how. I don't understand why Swoobat's faster than me. I have to hope. Hit. I think I lost, dude. I think Max kills me here. Alright, I think we lost game one. I need the Dynamax to stop to go away. I don't. It might not be over. It might not be over. I have full health Primarina. Dynamax, if he nasty plots on this turn. Okay, I have to protect. Yo, Chicken King! What's up, Brandon? Alright, I gotta protect here. I need this to not do a lot. Alright, bet. Okay. That should be last turn of Dynamax, right? Yo, Primarina. Baby. That should be the end of Dynamax. Yes, okay. Primarina, baby. Baby. Listen to me. I need you here. I definitely need to bring Porygon. I 100% need to lead Porygon Primarina next game. Or lead Crook. And don't Dynamax Crook. Live it. Live it. I need you to live. Okay? Don't be Power Herb. Don't be Power Herb. Come on. Let's go! Let's go! That's what I'm talking about! That's what I'm talking about! Primarina, you absolute god! You god! You god! You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be kidding me! Dude! Saved! We got saved! Oh my god. I cannot believe we just won that. Yo, Molly, thank you so much for the 15 bits. I appreciate that. Alright, let's be better. Let's be better Let's be better. Alright, so if he leads Charizard, Primarina is so clutch, bro. Wow. Wow. RT, bro, RT, if you're watching this, if I upload this to YouTube, bro, and you're watching this, absolutely outplayed me so hard. Okay, so I gotta lead Crook. Have to lead Crook. I'm gonna lead Crook, Clefable, and bring. I have to bring Pelipper, dude. I don't think I bring. Oh, Primarina is so good. I have to bring Pelipper. This is so hard. I think I'm running Gardevoir, Pelipper, Primarina. Gardevoir's got screens. Gardevoir has screens, so if he leads Charizard, Ninetales, I swap out Crook immediately into Pelipper, and I set up Light Screen. Absol Mimikyu. What is going on with this, dude? He leaves physical when I go for special. That's so bad. I don't. Okay. I definitely have to click Reflect here. I think I'm gonna Rock Slide and Reflect. The one time I don't bring a Fairy move on... I have to break Mimikyu's Disguise. Completely changed it up. Did he max Mimikyu? Okay, that's actually not that bad. Unless he goes for like max bug into Crocodile would be really bad. Flinch. Well, I guess you can't flinch Dynamax Mons. Oh. Okay. Okay, here we go. Dude, RT. What are you doing, bro? What is this strat? Okay. I did not see this coming at all. I did not see this coming at all. Yo, huge shout out to RT for this prep, dude. I legit did not see this coming at all. Okay, go into Crook, please. Okay, that's honest, that's fine. I get the Reflect up. I get the reflect up, which is what I need. Alright, so Pelipper's a pretty bad. Pelipper's a pretty bad bring here. Leftovers? Okay. I gotta go Primarina. I gotta go Primarina. I think if he doubles into Primarina, I lose it, but I have to Moonblast the Absol. And I'm gonna Life Dew. Because they're both gonna be faster than me. I'm gonna Life Dew here. I'm so glad I brought Light Screen Reflect. That does nothing. Max Rockfall? I live that. That's gotta be a crit. That has got to be a crit. Dude, what a Life Dew. I'm just saying, what a Life Dew play there. Come on. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Alright, Primarina's probably dead this turn, though. That Mimikyu's a problem. Ninetales? If he goes Ninetales, I think I live a Shadow Claw. If I Dynamax, maybe. Charizard, okay. Alright, so... I think I want to save Primarina. Do I max? I think I max Gardevoir, go max Lightning into Charizard. My plan was to never max this thing, but I think I have to. Yeah, I'm gonna go Pelipper. And I'm going to... I don't even know if this even kills. I don't know if this even kills. This is like the one. Ooh, we swapped. Ninetales. Let's go. Let's go. What a play. Let's freaking go. Let's go, dude. Let's go. I don't think this kills. The double weather swap? I know. I wish I did that last game. But, whatever. I have no idea. I did not do any calcs offensively with Gardevoir. The plan for Gardevoir was not to go to max. Yeah, it does nothing. Come on, baby. I need this to kill. No way it kills. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, well, that didn't kill. I don't think that's not too bad. Alright, I gotta, I think I Weather Ball. Ninetales. And I'll max Lightning Charizard. So nervous. I think he's gonna swap into Mimikyu. I think he was smart. He swaps to Mimikyu. He swaps out Ninetales and goes to Mimikyu here. That's why I saved Primarina here. I saved Primarina in case he swaps out Ninetales. Come on, baby. Okay. He's not Power Herb, so... Yeah, I would have swapped here. If I was him, I would have swapped. This probably isn't going to kill, but it's going to do a lot. Oh my god! Jeez! Okay, Pelipper, go off, baby! Dude, RT, bro. Surprised the heck out of me, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, the game's not over yet. The game is definitely not over yet, but Mimikyu doesn't have its disguise. My Hurricane. Dude. RT surprised the heck out of me, dude. No idea. Did he go for Trick Room? Did he go for Trick Room? Oh, he's just slower than my... I don't think this kills. It might. Yo, GG's, RT. Dude, GG's, bro. What a match. What a freaking match. Dude, oh my god.